I'm about to do your Aries love reading for September 2022, and in this Aries tarot reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Aries, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Aries love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Aries tarot reading for you. Now, before we get started with this Aries love reading today, I want to apologize that it has been so long since I've posted an Aries reading for you. I got incredibly sick. I ended up with COVID, and by the time I got better, my son ended up with COVID, and then by the time he got better, I ended up getting it back again. So I've been down and out for a couple of months at least, and I'm just now starting to feel a little bit better every day. So I'm busting my butt trying to get these readings out for you as quickly as I possibly can. But I've wasted enough of your time waiting on me, so let's get on with this Aries love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you here in September 2022. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Aries, 3 cards for your person. And then I'm going to clarify everything with a second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. So let's get started with this Aries love reading today by getting one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Aries and their romantic person of interest here in September 2022, please. Let's get one card for the mutual point of interest between Aries and their person in September 2022. Here we go. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for you, Aries. What's going on with Aries as it relates to their person of interest and the connection between them in September 2022? Okay. Holy crap. What is going on? What's going on, Aries? Let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Aries' romantic person of interest as it relates to Aries and the connection between the two of them in September 2022, please? Make sure nothing flipped over here. That felt like a lot. Feels like your person's got a lot going on here. What do we have? Well. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, so this would be news and messages and communications about love and emotions. It could be the beginning stages of a love offer. It could be romantic gestures like flirtatious behavior. This can represent the expressing of feelings. This can even represent an apology. Doesn't really jive here. I got the King of Cups right under that. This is Pisces or Scorpio energy. This is a decision-making energy, and it's a decision maker that is very in touch with their emotions and their intuition when they make their decisions. Kind of a heart over head kind of a decision maker here. This also tells me that there's a lot of love and emotions in this connection between the two of you here that just may not be getting outwardly expressed. I know I've got a card here about expressing emotions and communicating about feelings and such, but the King of Cups does not wear his heart on his sleeve. This is not someone who publicly broadcasts how they feel about things. So even though there's a lot of love and emotions, here between the two of you, it doesn't feel like it's getting expressed. Okay. That's the overall gist of what it looks like this reading is going to talk to me about. We probably will have to come back to this a little bit more as we move along here. This mutual point of interest is shared energy that's affecting you both here in September 2022. Aries, the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Devil. This is Capricorn Major Arcana energy. This is usually a heavy toxic energy. It's usually like obsession or addiction to something. It can be a feeling of being trapped by something or feeling controlled by something, feeling like you can't quite escape it. These two people are the same two people from the Lovers card, but here they have chains around their neck and they're chained to this podium the devil sits on, and they've been in this toxicity for so long it's changing them. They've got horns, they've grown tails, just starting to mess with them a little bit. Sometimes this can be like such a heavy attraction, a heavy sexual attraction between two people that they feel like they can't escape the connection or it's controlling them. We're gonna have to clarify this and see what's going on here. Tell me more about the devil, please. Why is the devil here as the mutual point of interest between Aries and their romantic person of interest in September 2022, please? Why is the devil here? Very weird. Very, very weird. Nothing coming out. Usually cards shoot out all over the place. Why is this devil card here, please? Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, weird, weird, weird. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. This is a very grounded, stable, nurturing, creative kind of an energy. The Empress, she's the gateway between the universe or spirit or source or the divine or God or however you personally view that, and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So anytime someone is trying to manifest something into their life, it gets birthed into this physical reality via the Empress energy. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She's perpetually pregnant, so she's always giving birth to something. So usually this card for me represents the birth of something new into the physical reality here. Yeah, I think so. I've got the Page of Pentacles right below that. Again, pages are messengers, so this is news and messages and communications about some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself. A lot of times for me, this will represent planning for the future. So we got some birthing of something new, potentially something toxic, or the birth of something new and messages about that, and this feeling that you can't escape it. I'm not 100% sure exactly what this is going here. Got the Eight of Swords right below that. This is Gemini energy of being stuck in your heads about something, like thinking about something over and over again on this repeating loop in your minds, and not really being fully sure what the safe step to take is here, so much so that you guys are feeling stuck and trapped and blocked because you can't really see what the safe move to make is here. Can't quite shut your mind off about something. And then I've got Aries energy of the Three of Wands right below that, an energy of waiting on something. This Empress is the three of the major arcana, so she rules over the threes of the four suits of the deck, so she would rule over this. This is about being at the beginning stages of manifesting something and having this positive expectancy that the path you've chosen and the steps that you're taking are actually going to get you to the thing that you're trying to manifest. It just hasn't happened yet. So there's this energy of waiting on it to materialize in the physical reality. And again, the Empress is the energy that births something into the reality here. News and messages about some opportunity or some new beginning, and not being sure what to do and can't quite get it out of your heads and still waiting on it to happen. It's related to this Two of Cups. This is Cancer energy of a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But it is a two, and in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice, either about this love connection or possibly a choice between more than one person here. Not being sure, feeling like there's waiting going on here. Now, to clarify this devil, I got the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is the card of the past. It's thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way things used to be. This can signify someone from the past making a comeback. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. I've done, 6 or 7 readings since I've come back. And all of them but one have had this Six of Cups card in it. In retrograde, you do have the potential for someone or things or concepts from the past to rear their ugly head again, make one more lap through trying to come back. So I'm not 100% sure what this is trying to tell me yet. Three of Cups is next. This is Cancer energy of reconciliation. It's about being reunited and celebrating. Sometimes this card can represent a third-party love connection, though, because we do have 3 cups of love in the picture here. This is starting to look like this idea of not being able to fully escape this connection, obsessing about it, thinking about it an awful lot, waiting on something to happen as it relates to that, waiting on something to happen as it relates to communicating all these emotions that are here that aren't being expressed, possibly trying to rebirth this connection, thinking about the past an awful lot, possibly someone from the past making a comeback, trying to rebirth the connection, trying to get reconciliation. Also possible at some point in the past we had some toxicity going on that brought a third cup of love into the picture. That might be the case because I have the Knight of Swords next. This is the fastest knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. The Knight of Swords is not the person who comes rushing in super fast and then has to sit down and read the instruction manual to figure out what to do. This is someone who just comes rushing in very quickly, takes a bunch of action, and then leaves without even putting any thought into it at all. They don't think about it first. They don't think about it while they're doing it. When they think about it, it's usually after the action has already been taken. It can be kind of like a spontaneous kind of an action taker there. Very fast moving though. And then finally we have the King of Swords, which is either Gemini or Aquarius energy. This is a decision making energy, pretty much the opposite type of energy of this King of Cups. I said this is a heart over head decision maker. This is head over heart decision maker. In fact, this is someone who, when they make their decisions, they are not in touch with their emotions or their intuition. They're using their logical, rational, analytical mind to make the decisions with. They're completely ignoring their emotions. It doesn't mean they don't have emotions. We're all humans. We all have emotions, but this is the person who doesn't want to consult their emotions, doesn't want to give their emotions any clout in their decision-making process. For them, it's all just what's the truth and the facts of the matter, and I'm going to decide based on that. I'm going to make the best, like most logical, rational, analytical decision available to me here. Sometimes this can seem like someone who's cold and calculated. It can be someone who's like a mastermind who has put a lot of thought into something. But again, that's coming after the action taking here. So again, this is feeling like if we're talking about some toxic element from the past that brought some third party in, there wasn't a lot of thinking about it beforehand or while it was happening. The thinking about it took place afterwards. And now there's this idea of expressing feelings or possibly an apology or making a love offer with all this love and emotions behind it, just not fully expressing that. Possibly either we're talking about birthing something new because there were communications about an opportunity, or we're talking about rebirthing a connection and having like communications about an opportunity to do that, and then can't get it out of your head and waiting to make an actual decision about that connection. Oh snap, right below that I have the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini energy of a swift, painful ending to something. Sometimes this is an ending you didn't see coming, hence the swords in the back, didn't see that coming. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in the back, getting stabbed in the back and betrayed. No matter how you slice this, this is an ending. And we've got some decision here about that ending. This is a Two of Swords, Libra energy, a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because there's not enough information to make the decision, there's something that hasn't been seen yet, or there's something that someone doesn't want to see, hence still having the blindfold on and not taking it off. Some kind of big decision going on here. A lot of thinking about the past. Now, I feel like I don't really know what this is trying to tell me exactly yet, and that's not uncommon at this stage in the reading. I won't really understand what this is trying to say until I go through your energy. And as I do that, I'll come back to this so I can see how it applies to you. And then I'll come back to it again as I go through your person's energy so I can see how it applies to them. But this is the shared energy that's affecting you both. It doesn't necessarily have to affect you both in exactly the same way, but we'll see that as we move along here. Aries, in September 2022, your energy in this connection is Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Definitely getting the feeling like some toxic BS went down that should not have gone down. This Justice card is the Libra Major Arcana card. It's the most powerful card of balance in the deck. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is used to sever or cut away something that's not in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. Like what's supposed to happen can happen. The downside to the Justice card is just the simple fact that it's here tells me something unfair and unjust and unbalanced took place, and there's a need to balance that out or cut it off, one of the two. So let's take a look at this here. Tell me more about Justice. Why is Justice the first card here for Aries in September 2022, please? Why is Justice here for Aries? Okay, we're taking an extra one, it looks like. You don't say. On the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Aces are new beginnings. Aces are opportunities. This is a new beginning in love and emotions, or possibly even starting over at the beginning in love and emotions, like starting over at square one in a love connection here. It's an opportunity to get from this beginning stage to the full-blown 10 of Cups that we all want. And there's the 10 of Cups, very next card, Pisces energy. This is most people's goal in terms of love and emotions and relationships. It's like that happy fairy tale love connection that we all want, the true love and the happy family that we all want. This is like the happy fairy tale ending. Looks like there is an interest on your end at balancing this out. Oh, maybe not. Right under that 10 of Cups, I have the Page of Wands. Again, messengers, news messages, communications about passion and desire. So this can be passionate messages. This is also the minor arcana version of the Fool, which is about just taking that blind leap of faith, going, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to jump off the cliff, and I'll worry about how to grow wings on the way down. I'll worry about figuring this out as I move along. This is a much more toned down version of that energy. This is more about like just having the willingness to take the very first step on something that there's some passion or desire for. Or like I said, it can represent news and communications and messages about passion and desire. I could take this a couple of different ways here. I've got the 8 of Cups right under that. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but the 8 of Cups is your person's first card in their energy here. This is Pisces energy of emotional detachment, like being emotionally detached or physically detaching and walking away. It's about walking away from 8 full cups of love and going off down a brand new path towards something that you believe is better, that you believe might lead you to your emotional happiness and fulfillment. It's about just emotionally detaching and walking away and leaving something behind. The Moon, fear, worry, anxiety, Pisces energy, uncertainty. Can also represent secrets being kept, something being hidden in the dark. We got something fishy going on here already. I don't know right yet if this is talking about, hey, let's balance this out. I think it's about balancing it out. It's about starting over at the beginning and getting back to this 10 of Cups fairy tale ending. Looks like communications about that. I've got 2 pages here, the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands, communicating about emotions, communicating about passion and desire. But then there's still this detachment and uncertainty and fear, possibly fear related to detachment. I'm assuming your person detached at some point in the past, because that is the first card in their energy, and a person's first card is always the most important. For you, the first card is justice. It's about balancing something out that wasn't balanced, that wasn't fair, that wasn't right, trying to make it right. To clarify justice, we have the Page of Cups again. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's all looking really good. Page of Cups, it's the overall energy of the reading. News, messages, and communications about love and emotions. Lovey-dovey messages. Expressing of feelings. Possibly an apology here. This is either you giving or receiving an apology. You giving or receiving lovey-dovey kind of messages. And we're escalating. We're going from the Page directly up to the next level, which is the Knight. This is an action taker. This is actions toward love and emotions. So we're going about just talking about it, to taking actual actions toward love and emotions. Romantic offers, romantic gestures, advancing a love connection, trying to move forward in a love connection here. Now that could be the thing that in your mind would make this right, that would balance it out, possibly getting an apology, hearing how your person feels, and then having some actions to advance this, going from talking to like doing something about it. But then we've got this Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's a very slow forward moving energy. It's like one foot in front of the other, like methodical, not being in a hurry or a rush, like one step at a time, not being willing to skip steps. A lot of times this is a really frustrating energy. It's like most people have a hard time telling the difference between this Knight of Pentacles energy and something like the Hanged Man, where progress is literally halted and at a standstill and there is no forward movement. Things are just stuck and not moving. This really feels a lot like that. The difference is this is moving. It's just moving so damn slow that from where you sit, you may not be able to tell that progress is happening here. A lot of times when I get this card for somebody, it indicates that they're wanting something to happen at a much faster pace than what they're seeing, and so much so that it feels like nothing's happening as it relates to moving this connection forward and balancing it out. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We already saw the Ten of Cups here, like the opportunity to go from this refilling the cup and starting back over at square one to getting to the most people's goal in love and relationships, the happy fairy tale ending. Well, this is most people's goal in the physical reality. It's the maximum stability and maximum abundance and prosperity. It's like the combining together of two people or two families and all their assets and resources to build that stable, abundant, prosperous home life we all want. I think that's what you're looking for, and either there has been communication about it, or that could be the thing that you're waiting on is the communication about it. You could be obsessing about it. You could feel like stuck, like you're stuck to this person and you can't let go and you can't escape it, and probably because there's a history between the two of you. Central to your energy here in September 2022, Aries, is the Ace of Wands. This again is an ace. It's an opportunity. It's a new beginning. This is a new beginning in passion and desire, a passionate new beginning. In a love reading, this would be about like trying to spark up a new connection or trying to re-spark the passion and the desire in this connection. Now, the wand is also the phallic symbol of the tarot deck, so it represents the male phallus and using it to be intimate, so it can represent sex, sexual energy, things like that. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Why is that the central energy for Aries in September 2022, please? Okay. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Aries in September 2022? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Just saw this. New beginning in love and emotions, filling the cup back up, possibly starting over at the beginning in love and emotions. This could actually be a new person. I've got beginning stages of a love offer here. I've got that same card from the other deck here, so that Page of Cups is out here twice. I got actions being taken towards love and emotions, and another Knight right next to that that's slowing things down, possibly someone from the past. This Three of Cups is either being reunited or being united to begin with, could even represent a third party here. And we're clarifying an Ace of Wands and Cups. New beginning in love, new beginning in passion. We're re-sparking this whole thing at the beginning again. Page of Wands, communications, messages about passion and desire, taking the first steps down a brand new path. To clarify this Ace of Wands for you, Aries, I got the Ace of Swords. So that's the third ace I've seen now. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Wow, I've got all four kings out here. I've got the King of Cups in the overall energy, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords is already out here in the shared energy between the two of you. This is looking a little funny. Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to make a decision with. The Latin word, like the word decision comes from, the Latin word that's the root of that, literally means to cut off, like to cut off the other options to where you're left with only one option. This would be the sword you would make a decision with. Could also be the sword you would use to sever a relationship with, to cut something off. Next is the King of Pentacles. This is either Virgo or Taurus energy. This is half of the equation that makes this Ten of Pentacles. The other half would be the Queen of Pentacles. They work together as equals to build this Ten of Pentacles. That would be like husband and wife, you know, like stable boyfriend, stable girlfriend that live together kind of a thing. And I'm seeing the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm missing the Queen. So we have a separation between the two of you here. Getting ahead of myself again, but the central energy for your person is the Ten of Pentacles. So I've got that out here twice, like the whole idea that you guys were combined together into one, possibly living together, possibly married. But there's definitely a separation. There has been a severing here between the two of you. Looks like the severing is related to this Page of Cups, like communications about love and emotions. Looks like I've got the King of Pentacles taking actions toward love and emotions. And then I've got the King of Wands. Now this is kind of funny too, because usually if I see two kings together like this, that would represent two masculine energies being involved at the same time. Just like if I see two queens together, it's two feminine energies involved at the same time. Doesn't necessarily mean two men. We all have masculine and feminine energy, so I'm every bit as capable of having feminine energy as a woman is, and vice versa. I do have two different elements to a person here, or two different people here. But again, I've got all four kings, which makes it a little less suspicious to me. But this King of Wands is either Leo or Sagittarius energy. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. They go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. King of Wands don't take no for an answer. He doesn't accept defeat, doesn't accept excuses. He goes out and he gets what he wants. This is the guy that's either going to find a way or he's going to make a way. Now this is the pinnacle of the wand suit, and we're clarifying the Ace of Wands here, the phallic symbol of the deck. So this is someone who's not only driven and motivated, it's someone who can be sexually driven and motivated. Probably above other things, but then I've got that Knight of Pentacles right next to it, very slow moving energy. So I'm not 100% sure if you've got an opportunity to start something new with a new person that's not your person, or if we got something going on here where you're in a connection in someone from your past, possibly someone that you still like haven't fully detached yourself from, feel like you can't escape from, might be trying to make a comeback, trying to get back together with you, taking actions that aren't being thought through very well. I'm not 100% sure. I'll be honest. This one is confusing me a little bit. You might have to leave me a comment and like clue me in on what the hell's happening here. But the final card for you for September 2022, Aries, is the Tower. This is a massive, abrupt change taking place. This is like a foundation rocking event. This is where everything comes crashing down. It all falls apart. Tell me more about the Tower, please. Why is the Tower here for Aries in September 2022? Come here. Let's get one more on this Tower, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. Pisces energy. We've already seen this. This is detachment. Emotional detachment. Physical detachment. Like walking away from the 8 cups that you've got and going down a brand new path towards something that you think might lead you to your emotional happiness and fulfillment. I just got done saying maybe you've got someone from the past coming back that you haven't fully detached from yet. And then I get the card of detachment. Clarifying a Tower. Oh. This could be detaching from your person and going with the Ace of Cups, that new beginning in love and emotions here. Or still could represent filling the cup back up and starting over at square one in terms of love and emotions. Possibly reuniting with someone from your past. I'm getting the feeling that these might be advice cards for you, and like, don't move too fast here without thinking everything through first. Think everything through first. Be very logical and rational and analytical about this. Do not let your emotions get in your way here, because it looks like you might be getting ready to go through a big tower here. Maybe already has happened. I'm not 100% sure. I've got that Page of Wands again. News and messages and communications about passion. Passionate messages. I got a lot of sexual energy here. A lot of it. To clarify the Tower, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, High Priestess. This 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. So is this Devil here. I got a card on the, but we got a Tower, we got detachment, but this 4 of Pentacles is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. This Devil energy is like being bound to something, being tied to something that you can't quite escape from, or maybe that you don't want to escape from here. This could be devastating here. This 4 of Pentacles, like holding on tightly to something, is laying next to severing something. Got detaching from something you don't want to detach from, severing from that. Looks like, based on news and messages and communications of love and emotions, Justice right above that, looking like, and then advancing and taking actions on that love and emotions and communications about such. I can't tell yet if this is you having someone from your past come back and throw a monkey wrench into what you've got going on with this person, or if that's this person doing all of that stuff and it's showing up on this side of the table because it's affecting you so strongly. This could be a case where the Tower is coming crashing down because your person detached and they have a new cup of love and they're exchanging passionate messages with someone from their past, someone that they haven't fully detached from. This looks like a mess here. Next we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is usually a card of balance. It's like generosity, reciprocity. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is like equal give and take, balance. Sometimes though, this can represent the merchant giving to 2, as in someone here giving to more than one person. Laying directly next to that, got the King of Pentacles, looking like they're taking actions toward love and emotions. I don't know if that represents your person, Both of those could be Taurus energy, and we got Taurus, possible Virgo energy. But then again, I do have 2 kings right here. So this could also be a case where your person did something stupid, there's some toxicity involved in your connection, and maybe they have another person, and now something has happened where you've got a new opportunity presenting itself to you, and someone's communicating to you about how they feel, and it ain't this person, and now we got a mess. I don't fully understand what the hell this is trying to tell me yet, but I have a feeling you know exactly what it means. I've got the High Priestess here. This is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she sees everything. She knows everything. The problem with her, she doesn't always tell us everything. Sometimes there's stuff that we're just not meant to know. Sometimes there's stuff we don't need to know until it's time, at which point she fills us in through our intuition, through gut feelings, through signs, synchronicities, dreams with messages. Now, in a love reading, this can indicate that this is a powerful love connection, just like this can indicate that. This could be a very powerful love connection. This can be like soulmate type energy here between the 2 of you. Definitely there's love and emotions here that's not being expressed. This card jumped off, the Fool, just going for it. This could be just going for it, expressing those feelings. I don't think so, though. I've got the 3 of Cups next, which is already out here in this deck. Someone from the past, either reuniting with someone from the past, or someone from the past has made a comeback, and now there's an extra cup of love here. This could either be saying, hey, I'm just going to go for it, express my feelings that I have here, and try to get back with you. Or this could be saying, hey, I'm taking a leap of faith and taking risks outside of this connection and involving a third party here, possibly with someone that I work with. Yeah, it could be that. Somebody that I work with, a card of receiving money, the Merchant giving to 2. We just got done talking about the potential for the Merchant to be giving to 2. Looking like a mess, looking like a mess. Oh man, sometimes she can even represent like a secret being kept, like there's information here that you're not privy to or that I'm not privy to. Again, I feel like I don't know what the hell is going on. I feel like I'm getting more than one message bleeding together here. So it's possible that it's one way for you, Aries, and the other way for the very next Aries that shows up to watch this reading after you. But this card tells me that you know what's going on. Scoot this over a little bit, get some more room for us here. That was your energy in this connection for September 2022. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because their first card is the 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 8, 9, 10, but they're out of order. We start with the 8, then we go to the 10, then we're back to the 9. 8 of Cups we already saw in your energy here. This is Pisces energy of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, walking away. This person in the cards walking away from 8 full cups of love. Most people could go their whole life on 8 full cups of love. Not this person. They believe there's something better out there for them, so they're making the conscious decision. Again, 2 conscious, decisive energies right here. Making the conscious but difficult choice to walk away from what they have, to go down a new path in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. Got that 9th cup right here. We saw the 10th cup at some point on the bottom of the deck, or in the story on the bottom of the deck. It's not physically out here on your side yet. Sometimes this is one of those, like, is the grass greener on the other side of the fence type of people, where they're just convinced that it's got to be better over here, so they leave to go see if the grass is greener over there, and then they find out that it's not. It's not greener on the other side of the fence. It's greener where you water it. It's greener where you nurture it and put something into it. So usually these kind of people try to make a comeback, and I do have this, like, inescapability here, and someone from the past making a comeback, trying to reconcile. So it's possible that that's what's going on with this. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups, please. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries person, September 2022? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries person? Okay. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. Anytime I am clarifying a card and I get that same damn card in the clarifiers, that's the universe beating me over the head going, dude, I done told you this person detached emotionally. They probably detached physically, walked away, went to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Ace of Wands. Now it's making more sense. That passionate new beginning, the new beginning and passion and desire. I think they had a new opportunity for passion and desire, a new opportunity to follow their wand, if you will. That's probably why this wand is showing up central to your energy, right between this idea of something unfair and unjust going on and this tower that collapsed everything here. Damn, that's what it's looking like. Things in this connection with you and this person were moving a lot slower than you wanted in terms of living together or combining your lives together, or maybe you were living together, it just wasn't feeling like it was making progress, and then they started having lovey-dovey communication somewhere else and then taking action somewhere else and detached from you and sparked up something with somebody else, creating this burden. This Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden being carried. It's a 10 though. 10s are completion, so this is the completion of a heavy burden. It's laying that burden down and moving forward without it. I don't like the way that feels. It's almost like they were viewing you as a burden instead of the person that they loved. Got the moon right under that. This is Pisces energy of fear, worry, anxiety, feeling like something's hidden in the dark, feeling like I can't see the path in front of me, and I'm not sure if I've made a mistake. I'm not sure if I should stop, if I should turn around and go back. Did I veer off the path somewhere? And having fear and worry and anxiety either about the uncertainty of that, or having fear and worry and anxiety about a secret that they were keeping. That could be it. They could have the secret and that's burdensome to them because they have a secret about some passionate new beginning, which is why they were acting emotionally detached. It's probably why they physically detached. They probably just took action on that, brought a third party in, acted cold and calculated, and again, emotionally detached. Toxic energy here. I've seen a lot of wands. That can be an addiction to the wand or to following the wand or to the sexual energy. Could also be someone who has a pattern, like an unconscious, deep-seated pattern that they repeat a lot, where they get into a relationship and then that's now that I'm in one, I can't stop thinking about the thing that my wand might be missing out on, so maybe I need to leave and go follow the wand again, and they let that kind of stuff control their life, and they just like get in relationships and detach and move on, start a new one. Not digging it. To clarify this Eight of Cups, I got Strength, the Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Your person's confusing. This whole reading feels confusing to me, which usually when that happens, you're in a situation that's very confusing and it's just a freaking mess. Strength, Leo Major Arcana energy. Anytime I see this card, it tells me there is a very difficult situation that they're going through that's requiring them to dig down deep and tap into all their internal strength in order to make it through it. And it's directly related to emotionally detaching and physically walking away. Going to see if the grass is greener. This is also an energy sometimes of trying to tame that beast inside themselves, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, not let themselves rush off too quickly without thinking things through first and make some kind of mistake that would screw everything up, and trying to hold themselves back from doing that, but it looks like that didn't work. Even though we've got the 10 of Cups here, Pisces energy, happy fairy tale ending, happy fairy tale love connection here. The happy family. I've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. Hell, the very next card I'm going to clarify for this person, central to their energy, is the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, got it all. Got it all. And are struggling with that and feeling controlled by something, feeling trapped. Like, how can you have it all and that cause you to feel trapped? That doesn't make any sense. But then again, I got this card of the past and thinking about the past and reminiscing about the past, and either some person from their past that's either toxic or that they can't escape from, they can't detach from. And the third cup of love being here, actions being taken on that. Pages are messengers, news and messages and communications about passion and desire, passionate messages, lovey-dovey messages, the overall energy of the reading, and keeping their hand hidden, like not letting that out of the bag, not expressing what they feel, but then taking risky behavior outside the connection, bringing a third cup of love in, and again, it's someone that they've known before. It doesn't mean that they were with them before. Just, it's not some brand new person. They know this person. It's possible it's someone that they work with. It's someone that they work with. Yeah, then there's the King of Swords, which we see out here already. Aquarius or Gemini energy. It's like cold, calculated decision maker. And the Empress, birthing something new. New cup of love. There's the passionate messages again. We did see the moon somewhere here, I thought, right? Yeah, we sure did. There's the moon. Yeah, right behind the moon, the thing that's hidden in the dark is the 7 of Pentacles. Taurus energy, options and choices. Confusion about the options and choices. You weren't the only person. They had other options here. They didn't want to make a mistake. The next card up from the 7 of Cups is the 8 of Cups, which is what's here on the bottom of the deck. The detaching. This is the card that I'm clarifying. The detaching. Things escalated because they couldn't contain it. They couldn't control it. It controlled them. And this 6 of Wands is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition. Either your person being recognized for something. Possible that that's what happened. It's possible that intuitively you just knew something fishy was going on and the tower was coming down. You knew something unjust was going on. Probably couldn't prove it. Probably didn't have any evidence to support it. Just gut feelings. Or more likely, this is your person recognizing something. And whatever they recognize allows them to move forward. Whatever they recognized here allowed them to emotionally and physically detach. Follow the wand instead. Central to their energy, Aries, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, maximum stability, abundance, and prosperity. The happy home life where there's two people and two families, combined together into one. It's out here in your energy too. How can you feel trapped and burdened by that? I don't understand. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles for this person, please. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here for Aries person? Oh. Let's get 2 more on this 10 of Pentacles, please. I think I know what this 2 kings means now. I think this is 2 3 kings. Actually, all 4 kings if you think about it. I think your person is like two-faced or multiple different pieces to their personality where you're never really sure which piece you're going to get. Could have thought that they were one type of a person and then that belief shattered all around you and you realize now they're not who I believed them to be and their actions have shown me this, but there's still that piece of you that is kind of holding on to it. Son of a bitch. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, on the bottom of the deck's the 8 of Cups again. That's their first card. We saw it on your side. I saw it when I clarified the Eight of Cups. Now here it is again. Pisces energy of emotional detachment, physically walking away from everyone's goal in the world here. It's like this combining together of two people into one. This is like you were living together or married and they just, beep, I'm out, see ya. Going backwards from the Eight of Cups to the Seven of Cups, options and choices. The Chariot, fastest moving energy in the deck. This is Cancer energy. Sometimes this is about moving forward past obstacles and challenges and roadblocks that are in their way through sheer will alone, and just going past that and moving forward in success and victory. I just got done showing you the Six of Wands here, where they're moving forward based on what they recognize in success and victory. Sometimes this can indicate just getting in the Chariot and getting the hell out of Dodge. Ace of Wands, to follow the wand. What a son of a... To clarify this Ten of Pentacles, sorry, this one's getting to me here and this person's pissing me off. Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Fives are conflict. This is a card of abandonment. It's about being cast aside, being abandoned, being left out in the cold. This is a breakup card. Again, on the bottom of the deck, detaching and walking away. I feel like your person just got the hell out of Dodge. I think they struggled against doing it for a while and ultimately lost that struggle. Just walked away from the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Four of Wands, Aries energy. Walked away from Aries. This is, fours are stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. Right next to the Ten of Cups. You guys, I'm almost convinced you live together or are married or were married at some point, and they just walked away from it based on passion and desire and following their wand. Wheel of Fortune is next. This is a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. This is like, if things were going good, this is the wheel spinning and now they go to hell in a handbasket. Or vice versa, if things were going bad, they could spin and go good. Feels like it was going bad for your person and good for you, and then blah, or at least moderately okay. Like, maybe not moving as quickly as you would have liked to have seen it, but this is a change. Something changed here, and it's changed directly tied to news and messages and communications of passion and desire. Lovey-dovey messages. I think your person had feelings for someone else that you didn't know about, and then they were taking risks outside of the connection. It's most likely not a new person. It's someone either that they were with before or someone that they had known for a period of time. It was not a brand new person. Nine of Cups is your person's final card here for September 2022, Aries. This is Pisces energy again. This is a singles card. This is like being emotionally single. It's sometimes a card of wish fulfillment, but in this case it feels much more like emotionally single. I'm going from being combined together and in this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and I'm walking away from that. I'm abandoning that so that I can be single and I can take care of my own personal wish fulfillment here. Tell me about this Nine of Cups for Aries person, please. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Yeah, you don't say. Chicken shit coward. Tell me about this Nine of Cups, please. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups again. What are the, you saw me shuffle this Like, what are the odds mathematically that I clarify the Eight of Cups and get the Eight of Cups on the bottom? I clarify the Ten of Pentacles and get the Eight of Cups on the bottom. And now for the third time in a row, I'm clarifying a card and get the Eight of Cups on the bottom. Detachment, detaching emotionally, detaching physically, physically walking away so that I can be emotionally single. Now, a lot of times when I get a card like this can indicate someone who wasn't single but was acting as if they were single, presenting themselves as if they were single, or just acting like it, feeling like it, and doing like it, walking away. The Moon. There was a definite secret being kept. I think you had feelings that some shady stuff was going on and probably didn't have any way to prove it. But there, you were right. There definitely some shady stuff was going on. Whatever your intuition tells you, it's always right, so always listen to it. Yeah. Right after the Moon, more Pisces energy of the Hanged Man. I feel like I've said Pisces a buttload in this reading. Either your person's a Pisces, or they got some Pisces in their chart, or the person that they were hooking up with is a Pisces, so one of the two. Progress being halted, no forward movement, things being stuck. God damn. Based on the Ace of Wands. Again, that's central to your energy. Now I understand for sure why it's here. This is your person acting with their wand controlling them. They're thinking with the wrong head, following their wand wherever it points, and that caused all of this problem here. And that's what was important to your person. That's what they get their emotional jollies from. It's using the wand and following that. And again, there's that card of burden, feeling like being not single was a burden. That's why they had to walk away. Probably because they couldn't get away with their sexual addiction here. They couldn't get away with doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. So they got in the chariot and rolled out. See, I wouldn't want to be you. I got options and choices, and I'm going to go do what I want. I'm going to go do what makes me happy. And I'm done dealing with this burden of being in the perfect relationship, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups thing. I don't want nothing to do with that. I want to go sow my wild oats and get my willy wet. Clarifying that 9 of Cups, I got the Hermit. I feel like I'm sweating now. I'm like, ooh, the World and the Queen of Cups. The Hermit is the Virgo Major Arcana card. I think I've said Virgo quite a bit too. I've said Taurus quite a bit. Like I said, you can be dealing with any sign. I just tried to call them all out in case they mean anything to you. But this is a card that tells me there ain't much communication right now. This is withdrawal, isolation, communication shutting down. Yeah. Yep, it's like this person abandoned you, rolled out, and now they're not talking. Next I have the World, which is the final card of the Major Arcana. It's completions. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Directly next to the World is the Four of Wands. This is an ending of the cycle of stability of the home life, of the family life, of the connection. Directly above that, abandonment. Directly above that, 10 of Pentacles being combined together. There's an ending to all of that and the beginning of something new. Starting over at the beginning. We keep seeing the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Communications about a new beginning in love and emotions. Final card to clarify this 9 of Cups for this jerk is the Queen of Cups. Normally this would mean that there's a lot of love and emotions that this person feels for you, but if you look at this Queen of Cups, this is the only deck I've ever seen that has a Queen of Cups like this. She's got this like completely emotionless look on her face, and she's actually dumping out her own cup. I feel like that's exactly what your person did. They're just like, yeah, I'm done with this. Thank you very much. I'm going to pour this cup out so I can move on. I don't need this like emotionally detached. I don't need emotions. I don't need that. I just want to be able to go take action whenever the hell I want to go take action and have as many third cups as I want. And I just want to follow my wand. I don't want these emotions. So I'm dumping it all out. I'm dumping out the burden of the emotions and the connection and all of that stuff that we had, and I'm just going to go do my own thing. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Aries love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.